Well, there's a bright, sunshiny, snow-filled day for you. Saturday morning. We got a dump of snow on Friday. I took half a day yesterday, just due to weather and work's again slow. And it's been an interesting week at work. As I've said before, 20 to 1 there. As I've said before, my job is moving and things are happening, but kind of at a strange pace, and we're being left in the dark, and people are getting very anxious, and one girl's actually found a job. Good for her. She's really happy for her. She's a young girl in her 30s and has a medical background and was working with us just as a temporary thing, really, but it turned into a nice full-time job for her. We have flex hours, so that's very appealing. But with this big change, I'm going to go get my coffee. Grab my coffee. And she's really put the pedal to the metal and got her resume going and everything. So she's found a position, and it sounds like a great position. But anyways, some of us older gals who are in our 60s, hoping this job would last us to retirement, and it's not going to. We're just hoping that they're going to offer us a fair package and give us a chance to get on our feet. Don't know that that's going to happen. We're hearing rumors of ways in which they're trying to get out of paying severance, and so it's very disturbing and quite a wait. But I have no control. We'll have to see how it all ends. And I'm praying that it'll go smoothly. Why would I pray for anything else? I'm praying that just the powers that be will be fair and everybody will land on their feet, and in some way this will be, just a change in life that is meaningful. I'm praying that for myself. Anyways, this is what did I say? It was 12:30 or something like that. I've been out, went and gassed up my car. I live close to a reserve, and gas is cheaper out there, so went and gassed up my car, cleaned my car off. Took me a while to dig it out of the snow, but I'm going to tackle this spot today. It's just a lot of books that have been kind of rooted through. Many of them just ready for the dump because they've been down here for so long. They have that basement smell. Nobody's going to want them. Get some of this paraphernalia, different pieces of equipment, fans and little heater and all that business. Just sort it out. Just make this so, it just doesn't look like a pile of junk. Just a great big heap of who knows what. So I am going to set my clock for 30 minutes. I am in no mood to do this, but I'm going to make myself do it because I need to make progress. And I'm really going to try hard to pick up the camera the right way the next time so I don't end up with an upside down video. So here we go. This is the mess I'm tackling. Let's see where I'm at in 30 minutes. Okay, timer's gone off and I've made some headway. What I've done is just kind of touch things and decided I need to make decisions. I've got this old file cabinet here. It's full of old papers. Obviously that needs to be gone through at some time, but I'm not going through all those old papers today. Cleaned up this printer, put it on top of there. Old TV that can probably go to a secondhand store, but not prepared to get that out in the car today, so it can just sit. This box and styrofoam is from my new dehumidifier, and I'm kind of thinking I need to keep it, for the 1-year warranty, just keep it on hand. Did get some bits and pieces that were in there that were more equipment-like, put over here on this shelf, and then I can see what I have. So little bits of wood, I always think I should just throw those out, and then it's like, oh, you never know when you need a little piece of wood. So those are iffy things, wait and see things. But so got that started. And then starting to go through my books and just kind of sorting through them. I have a lot of Christian books and kind of trying to put a little bit of like with like, and fiction books, put them together, and then books that are just too mangled or Bible studies that are already finished that I'm never going to look back on, so they can go. And I have 3 more boxes to go through, and then I'll pack them back up in it. Might take some of them back upstairs just to have on hand. These ended up down here because my son, youngest, moved back in the house, and I had these on bookshelf in the spare bedroom. And he had been gone for a few years and was coming back to stay for, about a year, the plan was. And so kind of took back his room, and we put the books in these boxes, and then he could use the shelves for his stuff. So that was kind of how these books ended up here. And a lot, so many of these books could probably go, but I have a little bit of a book addiction. And I am going to, like some of the fiction that I know I'm not going to read again, I'm going to pack up to go to secondhand bookstore, whatever, and just pass them on. A lot of these study books and those things I think I'm going to read again, or I remember reading and just had fondness for, and so I am going to try to get sorted into boxes, books that I really think that I'm going to use for resource in a certain box, and books that, like, if they're still sitting there a year from now, I gotta let them go, or who knows, I might even be moving before a year. But I am making some progress. I'm actually listening to a YouTube video by John MacArthur. He's one of my favorite preachers, and he's talking about defeating discontentment, I think it is. Because I'm struggling with this work situation, and it's, it's heavy on my mind. Like, I've been employed at this place for 22 years and was kind of hoping to ride out to retirement. And then, 3 years shy of retirement, we're shutting our doors. And so kind of put a monkey wrench into my plans. But you know what? My times are in God's hands, and I have to trust that. And listening to these messages kind of recalibrates my brain and my anxiety back to, God will provide, and not to say I don't have to do anything. I need to do some footwork, but just not do anything in a panic. So, like I said before, my plan is I have some kind of ideas and whatnot. One is to sell this house and find a smaller place with a income suite. And that would be great, but we'll need to be employed to get a mortgage and yada, yada, yada. So anyways, just want to keep working, get things organized, and I'd love to stay in this house, I think, but there's a lot of property to take care of, and sometimes I think I don't need all this property to take care of. So, but I'm going to set the clock for another 30 minutes and see where we're at then. Okay. This is where I'm at. I'm kind of pleased with the progress I made. I kind of messed up with my timer though. I forgot to actually set it. And then I looked and it was still at 30 minutes, so I'm going to guess time's up. But I got the books all sorted into different categories. These are, how did I do this? I did male authors. I did study books, I did female authors, and I did fiction books and books on writing. I like to write. It's kind of a hobby of mine. I've done a little bit of it. Actually won a 3rd place in a contest once, so I have aspirations of sometime really getting serious about it, but I do enjoy the process and I dabble. Actually, these 3 books here are books written by people that I actually know. Do I have them signed by the Author. Yes, right there. Signed by the author. Signed by the author. This one, yep. Oh, this was a gift to me from somebody else. So probably shouldn't show that. Doesn't matter. Yeah, doesn't matter. It doesn't have my address or anything on it. Not that anybody's watching these videos, but so I'm going to put the lids on them. Oh, this pile is books to go, to be given away, and then I have a basket over there of books that I think are just kind of wrecked and bent so bad that nobody's going to want to read them, or actually books I read that I didn't like that I really wouldn't even want to pass on to anybody. So they're going to go with the dump pile. So I'm going to get these lids on. I'm going to get this basket or this pile of bags folded up and put at the ready for when I need them. And I'm going to call it a day. So right now I'm going to finish those couple little jobs and then I'll check back in. Okay, lids on. Looks so much better than it did. Now I can come down here. I mean, all these messes are driving me crazy, but like I said, I couldn't get to anything because of the water in my basement, so now things are starting to take shape a little bit. Still got lots to do, but this is just making a whole lot more sense. Still haven't put that thing away. Just see, little messes all over the place. This is going to be my next one, but I'm not doing that today. We'll get that cleaned up hopefully next weekend. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow. I doubt it though. I'm going to turn my dryer on. Isn't everything dry in there? Oh, it is. I could actually take that upstairs, but I don't have a basket. So, okay. Things are starting to look a lot better, coming together. I got that pile to clean up. Not going to happen today. Still got that basket there I need to go through. Stuff still in my car. Haven't dropped it off at the secondhand shop, so I think I'll get that. I'll just kind of, on a nice day, I'll do it. The weather's been tricky lately with snow and rain and, well, rain and then snow, but that's looking a whole lot better. I feel really good about that. And boxes to break down, put out with the recycling, plastic that can go out with the recycling, books to go, the stuff to go to the dump that I could actually put into little bags, get out with the weekly garbage. Stuff here going out with the weekly garbage. Got a few bags out this week, but progress is being made and I'm happy about that. So let's see how long that actually took me. I did take a little break in there. Oh my gosh. So I think it was 12:30. So that took me 2 hours. And that's okay. Things take time. And you need to put in your sweat equity. There's Rascal. He's liking these sunny days, but he was mad at me yesterday when it was snowing. You gonna come say hi, Rascal? Hey? He has this funny thing that he does. He'll go to one door, and if he doesn't want to go out it because the weather's not nice, he'll run to the other door. When I open it, he's mad at me because the weather's not nice out that door either. So anyways, that's it from me today. 2 hours down the basement. Did take a little break in there, just sat and drank my coffee, let my back rest for a few minutes. But made some progress. And enjoy this beautiful day. I feel like I should get out for a walk, but I keep saying that and I just never get out for a walk. I still have my Christmas tree up. I plan on taking it down tomorrow. Oh, isn't that a pretty picture? And maybe, well, I'm going to go to church. I might see if my sister wants to go for a walk in the afternoon. And then I'm going to get that Christmas tree done, put away. It's been up long enough. Okay, that's it for me. Have a great day.